Now I'm just coming on here to show just a little bit of truth that was in my spirit. Quick disclaimer, now you can consider yourself or call yourself whatever you want to. At the end of the day, that's not my decision, that's not my doing. But to anybody, if you're not religious but you believe in the Most High Spirit and the truth, you know, and you actually read the scriptures, the Spirit and the truth, and you understand what I'm about to say. There's plenty of passages and verses that are in the scriptures. Well, it's called the Bible, but I prefer to call them people who look like me, our ancestors' testimonies, because that's truly what they are. But if you actually read them in Spirit and truth, there's 100 different verses and passages that prove that these were our ancestors and this is our bloodline. But I just want to come on here and say that all the bywords that we call ourselves, Black, Negro, African American, Caribbean, or if you're on the continent, like we tend to call ourselves by bywords of what countries that we were born in. I'm not necessarily saying that there's something wrong with it. You can definitely love your culture, right? I love different cultures, but at the end of the day, we all are the same bloodline. We all are Hebrew or Hamite, majority of us, right? Especially those of us in Babylon and the islands that was part of the transatlantic slave trade and part of the curses in Deuteronomy 28, hence why we are over here in the first place. And the thing that I don't like about religions, regardless of whatever religion you want to claim and believe, that's your choice, right? But they don't tend to tell you like the truth about who these people were, what they truly looked like, and who truly wrote them. And me personally, I never did church, I never did religion. It just never sat right with my spirit, even when I was lost. I've been walking on this walk for like a little bit over a year now, and it definitely was the best decision of my life, because nobody else would have gave me the wisdom and knowledge that the Most High gave me in spirit and in truth. But I just want to come over here and say that all these words are bywords, and before we came over here to a cursed land, we were called Hebrew. Before all the bywords came apart, that was part of the curses. So I just want you guys to understand that, unless you're part of the 1/3 already, you already know that, it's a salute to us. But I'm coming on here to talk to the lost sheep who don't understand this, who I once was. I thought that, you were just black too. I didn't think that, until I actually started thinking, I'm like, okay, it has to be some type of backstory to this, because none of this just makes sense. And I don't believe in coincidences. Nothing just happens for no reason. So, just understand that you were Hebrew, and when you actually, for anybody who actually, you want to know the Most High Spirit and the truth, like, this message is not for everybody. If you are not ready to change, or you don't want to, you don't have to. That is your free will as an adult. You can call yourself what you want to. You can believe what you want to believe. That'll be between you and the Most High at the end of the day. I'm just coming on here to share a message that was been on my heart for a minute. Because me personally, I've known people personally, especially people melanated look like me, who grew up in these religious institutions, and they don't know who they are. They don't understand that these were their ancestors. They don't know the simple basics of truly walking this walk in spirit and in truth, and being on a narrow path. And me personally, I find that sad. So that's why I talk about the unnecessariness of religion, because truthfully, like, the only thing that we were supposed to do, especially as Hebrews, but really all humanity, but I'm specifically talking to us, because this is everything I'm talking about, the bywords and slavery and everything we've been through, is part of the curses in Deuteronomy 28. And when you go back to the Most High Spirit and the truth, He will confirm all the stuff in your spirit. He will start to set you free, and you will start to understand what I'm saying, because I actually did all this work. I did all this work for the past year and a quarter now, and I'm going to continue to do the work, because this is a lifetime commitment for me. There's no walking away for me. But I just wanted to come on here and share that little nugget of knowledge. You know, if you want to continue to call yourself by the bywords, you know, that's your choice. But I just want you to know that when you actually read the scriptures for yourself, when you see the word Hebrew, just understand that they looked like us, melanated people. That's who wrote the quote unquote Bible. All these scriptures, they were our ancestors' testimonies, and the Most High has confirmed this to me in the spirit. And you'll find the 1/3 of us who have put in the work to know the Most High in spirit and the truth, and to actually build a real relationship. They will say the same thing. Like, you know, Christianity has told the world a lie about who these people looked like and who they were is not the truth. And when you actually read these scriptures, like I said, it's only one group of people that they possibly could fit, and it's people who look like me. So I just wanted to come out here and tell this truth that the Most High put in my spirit. Leave the religion alone. Me personally, it's nonsense, because if you're not truly willing to change, then just be honest and say you're not ready to change, because you're not gonna fool the Most High. You're not gonna fool spiritual people who actually chose to do the work themselves and to go back to the Most High and Yeshua HaMashiach, which is his Hebrew name, is spirit and the truth. So yeah, take this information with what you want to take with it. You know, if you want to answer it or you want to believe it, you know, I encourage you to believe it. But, you know, if you still want to do what you want to do, you know, that's your choice as well. That's your free will. You know, I'll never go around trying to force people to believe something that they don't. So, you know, that's your choice. But I just wanted to come on here and share that nugget, because me personally, I feel in my spirit that these bywords, these are definitely curse words, and they are definitely linked to the curses that you know, that were written in Deuteronomy thousands and thousands of years ago. You know, like, it went way before the 1600s. Like, these were our ancestral scriptures thousands and thousands of years ago on the Garden of Eden, which, you know, is now called Africa, but it was called the Garden of Eden first before it was changed. So it's up to us to do the research at this point and to actually put in the work to become who we are, you know, because when people of other nations say, you know, we don't know who we are, they're telling the truth. And I'm coming on here because the Most High told me to, and to tell, you know, my quote-unquote black people that, you know, we actually were Hebrew, and that's what our ancestors were. And I want more and more of us, you know, everybody's not gonna make the saving, you know, it's all love at the end of the day. But to any lost sheep, you know, if you actually want to come back to the Most High spirit and the truth and get these curses lifted off of you and your children, because that's the biggest nugget to break a generational curses, is to gain wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So I just wanted to come on here and share that little word with, you know, anybody who wants to listen. You know, at the end of the day, I don't wish perishment on anybody, but I'm specifically in the spirit called to talk to Hebrews and Hamites, but specifically Hebrews, because we're the one we were the chosen peculiar treasure, and we were the ones that were supposed to you know, be the example, live for the Most High, and teach other nations you know, how to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, because that's truly all we were supposed to do. You know, religion has took these scriptures and these testimonies and turned it into something completely different, okay, than what they were supposed to be. Like, we had very simple instructions from the beginning that we were supposed to follow, which was to get married, be fruitful, and multiply, and to keep his laws, statutes, and commandments, and to praise the Most High every day. That's all that is required. That is it. You know, like, these religious institutions, you know, people who you put on a pedestal, which is idolatry basically, you know, they won't tell you the truth because they don't want you to be set free. I want you to be set free. I do. Just like how I put in the work to be set free, I know that the Most High can do this for anybody. So I just want to come on here and say that these words that we speak unconsciously or some people might say consciously, that doesn't make sense, but these bywords that we call each other unconsciously, this is not who we were before these curses. And I just want you to understand that if you get called one day, right, go back to this video and understand that when you see the word Hebrew in the scriptures, that was you. These were the people, all these people who wrote these books, these testimonies, these scriptures, they looked like us. I just want you guys to understand that when you go and read them for yourself. And I'm going to always encourage everybody to do the work themselves. Read these passages, these scriptures for yourselves, and go back to the Most High and His Son in spirit and in truth yourself. That'll be your best bet in 2024, because anything else, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get a lie.